Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3. Now, From Software should have made this weapon a long time ago. Well, I guess the mechanics were never really there until now, but still it stands to argue that this should have been a weapon a while ago. It is the Followers Javelin. Now, if you don't know, haven't found this weapon yet, don't worry about it, it's not that hard to find. And you probably already know what's special about this spear. Description of this weapon reads, light spear wielded by the Farron followers, balanced to allow for throwing. A projectile. Like first and foremost meant to be a projectile. The followers attack in groups, surrounding foes, shielding themselves and thrusting their spears at their foes. On a fall command, they hurl their spears at their fallen foe. Bit of overkill. Give to the retired warrior an honorable send-off. Okay. The skill is the Hurl Spear. Emulate the practice of the followers by throwing an illusionary spear that assumes a temporary form. You know, you can just say, I actually throw the damn spear. You don't need... oh, whatever. Now, visually, this is a javelin. It's a short spear. It's meant to be. It's designed for throwing. Javelins have been since around the ancient times of the Romans, Greeks. They're pretty much the very basics of projectile weapons for the most foot troops, where they would carry probably one, maybe two javelins and their sword and shield. Throw their javelins, or even carry one to fight with, and proceed on. Now this javelin, well, javelins come in many shapes and forms. It could be long and thin, they can have very small heads, you get the idea. This looks like no different from any other lethal spear, to be honest. That doesn't make it a very good throwing weapon. I think this thing had a very poor range because of its large head. Most javelins have smaller heads to penetrate deep and to travel further. This thing is more designed for jabbing people, not really throwing by the looks of it. But no matter. Javelins are what they are, simply an item designed to be stabbed, or someone to stab with, and to throw. What you do with it doesn't matter, it harms or kills your opponent either other way. But oh well, let's move on. Going on to the stats for the Follower's Javelin, well, physically we got average damage. That's to be expected. The bonus damage is actually pretty damn good. 70 points, damn, that's close to the base damage. The attribute bonus, we got a C and an E. C for strength? What? An E for dexterity? A spear needing strength? What blasphemy is this? Now we got the attribute requirement, which is oddly enough 12-12 for strength and dexterity. Weird that it's equal, but the bonus for dexterity is E. Weird. Now, on the Hurl Spear, well, Spear Throw, whatever you want to pronounce it, whatever you want to call it, it takes only 15 FP to use. The weight of the weapon's only 4.5. Rather hefty for a spear you're supposed to throw, is it not? Remember, this is supposed to be, this is heavier than a sword. So keep that in mind. Now, going on to animations, well, we were all expecting this. The basic attacks are the spear set. So the basic attack is a bunch of pokes. The one-handed power attack is a heavy poke. I hate using that word, but that's all that it is. I could say jab, but it's more of a poke. The two-handed attack is the faster, longer-reaching poke. Somewhat longer-reaching. And the two-handed power attack is a very heavy, rather long poke. Classifying on jab at that point. The light rolling attack is to use a weapon like an axe, and you probably break a normal javelin doing that. And the heavy rolling attack is a very heavy jab. That's a proper jab right there. And using the weapon in the left hand offers no new animations whatsoever, so there's no real point to it. Now let's see that nice throw. Okay, there it is. And it's gone. Let's try it again. Ooh, okay, good, nice form there. Let's try to see how far it goes. Okay, it was definitely long range. Damn, that's well outside the lock-on range. Good luck trying to aim this, because I don't see any good way to aim it. Well, you can at least control up or down. And the sprint attack is a very rapid jab. Also, you can use this weapon with your shield up. But why would you do that when you can simply throw a spear at the enemy? Whatever your choice is. When upgrading the Followers Javelin, you'll need Titanite shards, which is nice, as the only, or one of the very few projectile spears, it takes Titanite shards. And on the first upgrade, you can see a tribute bonus for dexterity goes to a D. Very nice. I was kind of expecting that to be a bit later, but no matter. And as for upgrades, we get generally 10 damage for base, and generally 8 to 9 damage for the bonus. So that's alright. I wouldn't say it's tremendously powerful, but it's alright. But then again, it's a projectile weapon. You gotta keep that in mind. Gotta remember that. Look at that. In the final upgrade I'm doing, I get the attribute bonus for strength goes to a B. Very nice. Didn't expect that. I expect that thing to set at C the whole way through. So there we go. We got almost 400 damage. Pretty good, actually, for a spear. Performance-wise, let's hurtle away. And, okay, he didn't seem to care about that very much, but it did hurt him a little bit. 200 damage, it's okay. It's a projectile after all. No projectile is powerful. Alright, good backstab damage, damn. 516. Okay, spears not meant to be powerful. They're meant for, you know, decent DPS and keeping you safe. This kind of throws an extra factor of range into the matter, a whole new that no other spear really has, other than I think it was the Dragon Slayer spear that has that lightning bolt that shoots out. And I think the Forgotten King's sword, I think it's classified as a spear as well, and it has a projectile attack. So if I remember that all correctly, this would be a third projectile weapon. Damage-wise, it's nothing impressive. In fact, it's mediocre in terms of damage, but I guess I wouldn't say mediocre, it's a bit harsh. It's lackluster. But then again, that's what I was expecting, it's a spear. And same thing goes for the spear throw, it's not meant to be powerful, it's meant to be incredibly useful. So yeah, none of my attacks will go through that shield at all. But oh well. Pretty useful though. Now how well will it fare against the Gorgal? We can just spam our spears, okay. Note to self, always lock on. And I miss also when locked on and when he was in the air. Alright. Off to a bad start with the Gorgal, but I'm quickly catching up. I'm not gonna get that shield. No. Let's try that. Okay, I still aggroed him. He still hit me after. Let's try the distance. No, he doesn't aggro at a distance. Now, I could do this all day. Oh, there we go, I matched him that time in the air. But well, it wasn't the best weapon to use against a Gorgal. None of the spears are, to be honest. Now let's use against the Black Knight. Let's get a cheap shot in there. There we go, let's get two of them. Okay, you're smart enough to block that one. He doesn't able to follow the same trick twice. Oh, damn. Blocked that one too. Damn, okay, maybe these guys are smarter than I give them credit for. Couldn't block that one on point blank range. As you can tell, I'm having way too much fun doing this now. Man, I wish they created this weapon so much sooner. A throwing spear. Elementary idea, but yeah, it took so long for From Software to make. Alright, let's move on to the pros and cons of the Followers Javelin. Pros? It's a projectile weapon, first and foremost. With that said, it's also has a multifunctional. You can use it as a projectile, you can hide behind a shield. It has better reach than most weapons. You get the idea. So yeah. That is pretty much, I guess it has low stat requirements. You only need 12 of both strength and dexterity. But yeah, that's kind of it for the pros. Kind of a blatant, blunt ones, aren't they? Anyway, on the cons, the damage is lackluster. That includes the special too. And I guess some smarter enemies might be more difficult to use the special against. I.e. freaking Black Knights who get clever to defend themselves quickly when the spear is being hurled at them. Very smart of them to use that shield they're given. Cathedral Knights didn't. But maybe they would have, given the opportunity to fight longer. And I can also foresee problems of extremely agile enemies like the Thralls for this weapon being not particularly useful. Because they whip around you and move very quickly. Like dogs too. So yes. Anyway, let's move on to the score. Damage gets a 6 out of 10. It was lackluster as I mentioned. Reach, easy 10 out of 10. It's a projectile. Animation, I give it a 5 out of 10. You borrowed all the basic spear animations, but the special was unique. The bonus was 7 out of 10. It was respectable. That's pretty much all I can say about that. Misk, 8 out of 10. Why? I think there's more reason to use this spear than almost every other spear in the game. You know, projectile reasons. So to wrap this up quickly, I gave this Followers Javelin a 36 out of 50, which is a must-have. Like, really? It's obvious. It truly is, because if you have a spear that can be thrown at your enemy for only a little bit of FP, like, it's just no-brainer. Get it. You'll use it, you'll love it. Chances are you always keep it in your side inventory, like a real Roman soldier would. But oh well, great weapon. Now, that's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care out there.